in which way these entities operate together, because there is immense interaction, including at times physical or geographical interaction. I spoke to many Palestinians, I had many meetings with Abbas. I really think that because the world is different, I think, you know, the younger generation may offer us something else. I was interested to hear Sheryl Sandberg, Executive Vice President of, or Chief Operating Officer of Facebook, describe in the conference in Davos that every day 250,000 Israelis and Palestinians ask friendship from each other. That's quite a big number. So all I'm trying to say is that whilst we face challenges and risks and dangers and problems, believe me, you know all too well that this is a very impressive country and a very impressive democracy. And we have to preserve it as such. And sometimes it's difficult for people to comprehend that the fact that people say blunt things doesn't mean that the general public feels it this way. I invite you to, also to enjoy the talk shows and to enjoy sarcastic programs and media shows that shows that the nature of Israeli democracy goes way beyond what people understand sometimes just from hearing the Knesset. And finally, the legal system. Look, we have a very strong legal system. If you look at it objectively, historically, whether we like it or not, and it's very painful, the fact is that we have a president in jail and we have a prime minister in jail. We are not proud of this, but we can take pride in the full independence of our legal system. Please. So, yes, please, sir. Our Swedish friend.
Thank you. After John's more philosophical or broader question, something more concrete, there is no secret that the government and the security establishment is debating on the issue of the financial crisis of UNRWA, whether this is good or bad or opportunities and risks involved. What's your take on that?
My take is at this stage, let's do it this way. Look, UNRWA is an anomaly that has to end. Historically, the international community is always reluctant until somebody wakes her up. It cannot be that it will go from generation to generation on the expense of your taxpayers without review of where it's leading us. However, at this stage, I'm adamantly against hurting UNRWA. I think it would be a grave mistake. I think UNRWA is essential in Gaza. I think UNRWA balances the extremists in Gaza and Hamas in Gaza and challenges it by its own independent school system. And therefore, I think UNRWA should stay operating and get the support of the international community. And yet, parallel to that, there should be an international diplomatic move to enter into the charter of UNRWA and to the organization itself and see how one can amend it, correct it, and stop this intergenerational seeking of refuge, which is the only example of its kind in the international community. Thank you all very, very much, and have a great stay in Israel.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Member of the Knesset Yitzhak Herzog, Leader of the Opposition. This concludes our program for this afternoon. But before you leave, please collect on your way out a token of appreciation, a small gift from us. B, we truly hope that the discussion will inspire deeper partnerships between the Knesset and your national parliament. We look forward to seeing you here at the Knesset again soon. Have a great rest of the day, great afternoon, great evening. Thank you.